60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, I'm John.
I'm Nancy.
And we are
J&N
J&N Travels.
Travels.
Thank you to our Wednesday Live, where we
Yeah.
try and give a little bit of serious and unserious type of travel news for you,
Serious and not so serious.
mixed in with a few little brain teaser type of stuff.
Yeah.
So thank you for coming in. Out here in New Hampshire today, it's beautiful. We say 70 degrees
70
today.
degrees.
So it's a beautiful day out there.
Mm-hmm.
Today's fun facts will be hummingbirds, which is appropriate because we're counting down the days till our hummingbirds leave.
Yeah, we had many hummingbirds this year. They were absolutely beautiful. I enjoyed going out and having my coffee and watching them buzz by. They were so funny.
They weren't.
They were, yeah, they were just one right after the other. They like well, we have a feeder up, but they enjoy the purple and red flowers that I have planted out.
And we
Yeah,
watch them every day. Right now we're doing the countdown to see when they head south, right?
They also like, I have what is it called? Honeysuckle that they love. So they were all over the place.
Yeah, and so they were here 2 days ago. Yesterday. We haven't seen them today.
No, I haven't seen them today.
Once we don't see them for 3 or 4 days, we know they've gone south.
I think there's two nests because every time they either go to the flowers or the feeder, they go in different directions. So I think we have two nests. That's
Yeah, at least two nests, right?
Yeah. We have quite a bit of hummingbirds, and like I said, I have a lot of flowers around here that they like. So they come back every year.
Right. Well, okay, Nance. Well, why don't we go into our first news story, and then we'll visit the chat after our first news story. So, as you know, we have current travel news stories. All right, our first one is a carnival-related one. Which any carnival-related one's good because we're going on the carnival ship for the first time in 30 plus years, right?
Yeah, right. 30 plus years. Wow.
So the first one is Carnival cruise ship heads off on the cruises line's second longest cruise ever.
Really?
Yeah, this isn't very impressive when you hear it, but for this cruise line, it's the second most.
Okay.
The Carnival Splendor completed its deployment from Seattle and is now making her way back to her hometown in Sydney, Australia.
Ooh.
Carnival Splendor will become the first Carnival cruise ship to resume cruises in Australia on October 1st, 2022. On Tuesday, September 6th, a sail-away party on the cruise ship's top deck kicked off a 23-day trans-Pacific Carnival Journeys cruise. Guests from all around the world, including many from Australia, will visit 6 amazing ports across Fiji and Hawaii before arriving in Sydney on September 30th, 2022. The 23-day cruise is on the second longest in Carnival Line's history. The longest was a 24-day cruise in 2019, which took place in the Carnival Splendor. It's funny because we're talking about doing a back-to-back-to-back, which would be 3 weeks, right? Which is 21 days.
Yeah.
We don't think of that as being really long.
No.
But that's close to the max that Carnival has done.
I remember when you wanted to do a 2-week back-to-back, and I'm like, oh, that sounds too long. But boy, it goes by fast.
Yeah, I
wonder, how can you ever do anything less?
Well, you hear about these 3 and 4 day cruises, and we always said that, the first day and that last day are kind of a waste.
Yeah.
So you're really getting what, maybe 2 full days out of the whole thing. You're not even getting settled in. You don't get to know the ship by then. You don't get to know the restaurants by then. So we did a 7, and even the 7 was kind of irritating. We started doing anywhere from the 12 to 14.
Yeah.
And it sounds like a lot of money, but the 12 to 14-day cruises, we go in the off season, which
Yeah,
is
we're
like
going the
October,
off-season,
November,
yeah.
and we were doing it out of New York, New Jersey,
Save money
and
on
they were
flying.
well, and the 12 to 14 were cheaper than our 7-day cruise.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember that?
That's true.
So it wasn't any more money. It's just if you could take being on the ship that long,
Right.
which we found out we liked, right?
Yeah, we did. I was surprised. I thought it was going to be too long for me, but no, it went by fast.
That's
We're
right.
having so much fun.
Okay, so let's take a quick peek in the chat here, Nance, before we
Okay.
go on. So the first one in was Adventure with Millie. Thank you for
Hey,
coming
Adventure
in.
with Millie.
Followed by our friend Maxwell Smart.
Maxwell.
Are you driving right now, Maxwell, or not? And the journey awaits. Thanks for coming
Hi,
over,
Journey
guys.
awaits.
Now, you guys were talking on your live. I was going back and forth with you a little bit that you were looking for a cruise to go on, and I told you about the one we're doing in October. I don't know if you guys looked into that or not, but is that a possibility for you too, or are you going to wait till next year?
Hey, the more the merrier, right?
That's right, and I guess there's still openings.
Yeah.
Nephew Paul, thank you
Hi,
for coming in,
Paul.
Paul. Now, you must be on the road right now too, right? It's funny, I never even thought to do that. I go into work, as you know, when I work the late shift.
Yeah.
And I have some dead spots, but there's about, of my 55-minute drive to work, there's probably 40 minutes of it I can pick up
Oh,
the
okay.
YouTube.
Yeah.
And it's a whole different thing now. You know, I just
Yeah.
put it on there and I put up my dash and you can listen to shows
I
as you're
know.
driving around.
Technology's great.
It is. Welcome in. Thanks for coming. I don't know what those symbols are, Nancy. See them?
Oh, I have to put my glasses on. Let me
But
see.
thanks for coming in.
Where? Let me see.
We did.
Well, welcome, friend.
That's right. Welcome, friend. Hello, hellos. Wash hands. Hey, Sharon.
Hi, Sharon.
Thanks for coming in. Saying her hellos. Okay, so it turned out bad. I was just asking.
What turned out
I don't
bad?
know if it's Reggie or Cheryl, but October's bad as it turned out for them, the cruise this year.
Oh,
Because they've been talking about doing one.
yeah.
Oh, he's working in Chicago.
Oh.
So you on the road much? Is this Reggie or Cheryl? Are you on the road much? Hey, Brian, thanks for coming
Hi,
in.
Brian. How'd your test go?
Oh, he received a sleep apnea machine today.
Oh,
So
you
he
have a
must have.
CPAP.
So does that come from the test, Nancy? You have to
Yeah,
go
I
through that?
have sleep apnea. I'm not on a machine, but I have a mild sleep apnea. They said progress to sleep to CPAP if it gets worse. But yeah, it's a lot of people have that. It's very common.
I'm working locally. Okay, so Paul's local. That's good. He doesn't have to drive. I thought he had to drive every day, but it must have some days where he's just staying locally. Okay, it's Reggie in there. Only every 2 years. Okay. Not sure, Sharon. Are you saying you need a moderator, or are you offering up your services as a moderator? Okay, so the next story, moving on. I'm gonna start using this so I don't lose the chat. My little froggies. Number 2, we bounced back into Disney World. Okay,
Yeah.
the Tron Life Cycle Run. That's the name of the ride. Tron Life Cycle Run will now debut in spring of 2023. 5 years ago, the very first announcement, Tron Light Cycle Run will now officially open at Magic Kingdom in the spring of 2023. The ride was initially slated for 2021 opening. I remember that. Remember they thought everything would be ready to go for the 50th anniversary?
Yeah, that's too
And now
bad.
that's ending in March.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like, I did see some chat where they were hoping to sneak it in before the end so they could say it came out during the,
That would
but I don't
have
know
been
if that's
good.
going to happen. Let's see. After light testing that first began back in June, human testing officially began on Tron at the end of August, which is a largely positive sign towards the ride's progress. Though there is still a considerable amount of theming yet to be completed around the ride's surrounding area, guests now have a better idea of what they could finally get chances to experience the attraction. So that's looking, I don't know,
Promising.
if we ever get an annual pass, right? Then we'll have something available.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's the picture of the inside of Tron. If anyone is not familiar with this ride, this one on the left, that on the right, it's Space Mountain. And then that little track that goes in is People Mover, which is really cool. It
I
goes
like
through
the
Space
People
Mountain
Mover.
and out the other side.
Yeah.
And right next to it is Tron, which they built a tunnel, you can't see in this picture, underneath it for the train.
Oh,
The train's
wow.
going to run again. So there's a lot going on right in that
Yeah.
area. And then this is the ride itself. It's kind of a roller coaster-ish kind of ride.
Well, like to
I don't know
try
if it's
it.
got a lot of hills or not. These are the type of roller coasters you'll probably try.
Yeah,
though.
I'll do it because I do roller coasters, not all of them, but like I couldn't do any
You don't
of
like the
them.
ones that have the real steep
No,
thing.
like the ones in Universal, I'm out on that, but I've done the one in Disney. So the only one that I was afraid to do, but I finally got the courage to do it was, and I was so disappointed it was closed, was Everest because I wanted to do it again.
Right.
So I've done that a few
Well,
times.
and the new ride, which we haven't been on, obviously, the Guardians of the Galaxy,
Oh
looks like it'd
yeah,
be
the
kind of cool
Guardians of
too.
the Galaxy, and I love that movie.
Let's see here. Sea Light Journeys, welcome in.
Hi, Sea Legs.
Who do we get today, Robin or Chet? Probably Chet. I think
Chet?
Chet's usually around during when we do this live.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hey, Tanisha. Thanks
Hi,
for coming
Tanisha.
in. How's work going today? Busy there today? Hey, just stopped by to say hello. Just pulled to meet my mentor for a class assignment. Wow. Happy National Parents Day off.
Hey.
National Eat a Hoagie Day and
Ooh.
National Virginia Day. So people
Wow.
heed that. We
Well,
can always count for
I can
teach
go
those
for a
national.
hoagie.
Yeah, hoagie sounds good, huh?
That does sound good.
Hey, just having fun. Thanks for coming in.
Hi, just having fun.
Okay. I'll throw my little, oops. That's not good what I just did, Nance. Okay, so the next one, you haven't given your,
Hummingbird facts.
so why don't you give the first two of your hummingbirds? So
Two
today's
hummingbirds.
facts.
Yes,
Wait,
hummingbirds.
wait.
They are going to be leaving soon, but these are some facts, interesting facts about hummingbirds. Number one, they have amazing memories. These smart birds can remember every flower and feeder they visited, as well as how long it takes for a certain flower to refill. That's amazing. I don't know how they figured that out, but somebody
I know,
figured
it's
that
incredible,
out.
isn't it?
They can fly thousands of miles every year. In terms of migratory feats, hummingbirds go the farthest of any bird in proportion to body length. For a 2.5-inch hummingbird, the few thousand miles traveled between breeding grounds and winter habitats is positively huge. Yeah, because they go down to Mexico. They'll probably be traveling down there
And then they were
soon.
saying the ones from what, Alaska and Alaska and somewhere else, they were going down to, where was it? There was a different spot they were going to, remember? I forget.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was though. I know they go to Mexico. I don't know if South America. You want me to read another
Okay.
fact or just two?
Nope, that's fine. The two's fine. Okay, so our next fun fact is cruise line offering free cruises. Okay, so pay
Free
attention to this one.
cruises.
Cruise line offering free cruises for active veteran military, first responders, and teachers. Margaritaville, that's that new ship,
Yeah.
Florida, at seas is inviting U.S. military service members, active duty and veterans, police, fire,
Police?
EMS personnel, and educators to
Wow.
enjoy one free cruise fare to the Bahamas.
Wow.
This unprecedented offer invites these frontline heroes to enjoy a micro vacation to the island. So I think it's only a 4-day cruise.
Oh, wow.
But boy, if you're in the Florida area, right, or
Yeah.
somewhere you can drive to, that's a nice little weekend, right? 4-day
Hey, our
weekend on
son and
Margaritaville.
our son and our son-in-law qualify.
Yeah,
We have
that's
a
right.
teacher and a police officer.
The sneaky part is, of course, and the spouse would have to, or the
Yeah, that's right.
companion would have to pay
That's
for it, right?
Well, actually, Johnny's wife qualifies.
Right, right.
So they
3 out of 4.
qualify.
Yep. You want to read your next one? Today's fun facts are hummingbirds.
Okay, they can travel 500 miles in a single go. Ruby-throated hummingbirds fly 500 miles nonstop across the Gulf of Mexico during both spring and fall migrations. Others will stick to the coast and travel the longer route down the edge of Texas instead. So I just can't believe these little hummingbirds
I know.
doing that.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's so fun to watch too.
You want me to read another fact?
No,
or
that's
just
okay.
one?
Yeah.
They are. I needed to attract them. We put up feeders, and that attracted them. And then I have a lot of flowers.
Okay, so this
I
is our
love
first.
having them.
Let me get that out of the way. This is our first rebus. I think we're doing all rebuses today. And what does that picture tell? Just put in your mind, and we'll go into the answer
All right.
when the brain comes back up again. Return of the brain. Let's see. Okay, Nance. So the next one is. You know what that
Ooh.
is?
No, I don't.
That's the old Splash Mountain. That's a model of the kind of the new one. You have to look
okay.
closely, like at the water tower here and stuff, to realize
Yeah.
they're changing the theme, and I guess they're going to change it quite a bit. So you know how they're
Doing it.
re-theming it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Tiana's Bayou. This is what it's going to be called. Adventure details revealed.
Ooh.
Tiana Bayou Adventure will see guests join Tiana as she hosts a party for the people of New Orleans. Tiana quickly discovers that she is missing a key ingredient. They don't tell what that ingredient is, thus bringing guests along with her as she searches for it. So we must get in the raft and go with her to
that's so
find
cool.
whatever this
You
missing
got to see
ingredient
that
is.
movie, The
I
Princess
know,
and
we
the
haven't
Frog.
seen that yet, have we?
No, we have to see it.
The attraction's expected opening window is still late 2024. The pavilion, I wonder how long the Splash Mountain will be closed down if they haven't. I didn't check to see if they
I heard
closed that down yet.
I heard the princess's name, of course, is Tiana, but I heard the frog's name is Smiley.
Well, that's probably a very good idea. The pavilion also confirmed that the Princess and the Frog inspired attraction would feature 16 new friends alongside Tiana. So this was, when you go inside, there's all the animatronics.
Yeah.
The frog and not the frog, but the alligator and all the fox. So maybe they replace all those with ones that are.
It's going to be really cool. I think it's going to be cool. I do want to see the movie, though, of course, so I understand it. But.
Right, exactly. There's a couple we got to see.
Yeah.
Much of what can be expected from Tiana's Bayou Adventure remains tightly under wraps. The ride is set to take place after the events of the Princess and the Frog's final moments, with guests set to encounter some of the film's most memorable characters. Reggie, you were just down there. Did you ride Splash Mountain? Was it open when you were down there, or is it closed?
I mean, it's a little sad because Splash Mountain is a classic, ride, and it's been around for so long. But I guess in this case, maybe change is good.
Yeah, and that's the irony with it. Neither of us have ever seen the movie or anything related to. We're just because we've been doing it for 30 years.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. It's kind of funny when you think about it, right? And this one, watch the movie, will probably be more attached to it once they do it.
I know, probably will. So.
And you can imagine the special effects will probably be a notch better now,
Oh,
right?
yeah, I would think, yeah.
Let's see. Hellos. Hey, Kenneth, thanks for coming in. He's
Hi,
one of the guys we're
Kenneth.
going to be sailing with in October.
I am sailing.
And Kenneth, you've been looking good on the live, so I assume you're back to normal. Even though I don't think I've seen any taste tests by him in the last couple of weeks.
Well, I have to sneeze. Excuse me.
So we're stuck with Chet today. Chet, do you have that little ball with you? You have this little dog ball that Addie would have loved to play with. Bless you, Nance.
Thank you.
All right. Next one, Nancy. Cruise. Okay, this one's, I guess it's not really a humor story if you're this couple, but this is a little break from traditional travel stories. Cruise line accidentally charges a couple almost $100,000 for dinner. Okay, now they get it straightened out.
I hope they didn't have a heart attack.
This, for all you out there, is the
imagine?
biggest reason, I guess, to bring a second credit card with you.
Yeah, what happened?
Okay, so a passenger aboard the Royal Caribbean Symphony of the Seas was accidentally charged almost $100,000 for a meal at the ship's specialty eatery. It's called Jamie's Italian.
Ooh,
Okay. While the charge was quickly reversed. Okay, so they took it off. That wasn't
yeah,
the issue.
okay. They took it off right away.
Financial holes and poor communication created a sour taste about the incident. So they had problems with the customer service when they finally got it taken off. And I
Yeah.
didn't know this. After enjoying dinner at Jamie's, Alex and his wife Alicia were shocked to discover a charge for $98,638.93
Wow.
added to their shipboard account. The couple had already purchased the ship's unlimited dining package, so that
Yeah.
wasn't an issue.
So that was an issue.
After the meal, the couple, thrilled with the excellent service and delicious dining, authorized an additional gratuity to their account, but never expected the charge to be listed as $100,000. So it was, and the reason for it, the charge was an inadvertent error. An ID number was typed in the gratuity box rather than the appropriate dollar amount. So they typed the
Oh,
ID number, which
right.
must have been that
Yeah.
989863.
Oh my gosh.
Um,
Human error,
so
huh?
does that tell you should never tip? I guess. No, only kidding.
They're trying to do something nice.
I know. Royal Caribbean did reverse the charge, but the difficulty continued for the guests through the whole
Right.
cruise as authorization of the card remained. Did you know this? Okay, remained, which tied up the card and prohibited its use for the rest of the cruise.
No.
While on board, Alex tried to work with guest services to have the authorization removed, but was told because authorization would eventually drop off the account because of the charge had been removed, there was nothing more that could be done. Unfortunately, it can take 5 to 7 days after a
What?
cruise is finished before an authorization is removed from a credit card, and in the meantime, the affected funds can get locked up in the limbo. So if you have 2 credit
Oh,
cards,
yeah.
like if when we drive down, you fill up with gas. If they charge 100,000, that card's locked up. Even if you
Locked
get it
up.
straight, you still got to wait 5 to 7 days before the credit card company
Wow.
frees up your card. So
Wow.
valuable point to bring more
Valuable
than
point.
one
We gotta
credit
bring
card.
two. We usually do
We
because I
do,
know
right?
that happened when we first traveled many years ago. Our card was frozen because we kept charging the gas, so that flagged them, and then you couldn't use the card, so we had to use a different card. Remember that? So
Right.
I think since then we always brought 2 cards with us. Wow, that's crazy,
Isn't
huh?
it crazy?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll
Nancy.
read another fact.
What number you on?
On number 4.
So you can read 2 of them.
2. Okay. Hummingbirds are diurnal. This means that most are awake during the day and sleep at night. That being said, these special birds can migrate regardless of the time of day. They eat insects. I didn't know this. I thought they were just eating
I
sugar.
know.
Because of their quickness and the shape of their beaks, which act like spring-loaded sets of chopsticks, hummingbirds can snatch insects right out of the air. I would love to see that happen. Oh, that's cool.
It is.
I guess that makes sense. I guess most birds do eat insects, but for hummingbirds, I
Yeah,
wasn't
but
aware of
the bugs are
that.
so small, the beaks, you
Yeah.
just can't pick. They're very
Right.
small bugs. Okay, Nancy, our next thing is Jay and then travels to the movies.
Yay!
We are not reviewers, as you can tell when we talk about it. But since we've been hitting a couple movies when they first come out, we figured we'd just throw up our opinion in case anyone wanted to see it. Last week we did Bullet Train.
Yeah, Bullet Train was one we
Tanisha, I don't
reviewed.
want to ask you if you ever did see that after all. And this week, there's our little theater here, 100-year-old theater that's been renovated,
Yeah.
is Emily the Criminal. We surprisingly like this movie,
Yeah, I
right?
really did like it. I thought it was very well
Let me just
done.
read the quick thing here, just so they know what this movie is, since we had never heard of it. This is the intro. Saddled with student debt and unable to find work, a college graduate becomes involved in a credit card scam, acting as a dummy shopper and buying increasingly risky products with stolen credit cards.
It was very well done, and I guess Aubrey Plaza, who starred in it, is from the Parks and Recreation.
Her?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I've never watched that show.
Yeah, I've never watched it, but our son recognized her. He said, "Oh, that's Aubrey Plaza." I said, "I didn't know who she was," but she did a very good job. She was very good.
So
at
she
it.
basically gets some 2 or 3 jobs doing stuff just to make money to pay back her student loans.
Right.
And one of the guys she works with at one of her, I think it was a catering job, just offered her a very simple way of it's a credit card scam. Where you have a fake credit card, you go in and buy something with it, and then you hand the item like a large screen TV over to the people, and they give you a certain amount of money, right,
Right.
based on what product. But as movie goes on, she gets into things more serious,
Yeah.
deeper and deeper, and it actually was a very enjoyable movie, right?
It was very good. I liked it a lot.
So, I mean, I'd give it around the 7 out of 10. What would you do?
Yeah, I would give it the same. Yeah.
Same. So, yeah, if you're looking for something to do, now I notice here it's a Sundance movie. I didn't notice that when we first did it. We usually don't go to those kind
Yeah,
of.
well, yeah, we had the opportunity to see it and we really enjoyed it.
So that is our review on Emily the Criminal. I'm not even sure how widespread theaters it's at. Or anything
Yeah,
like
I'm not
that.
really sure. But
Hey, thanks for coming in, Larry.
hi,
Another one of our
Larry.
moderators. It's 11:24 there. It is 2:25 here, Larry. Okay. Oh, this is just a quickie. I'll do this. We do this every show until we get rid of them. We ordered a bunch of these cards for when we turned 3 years old from YouTube standards a couple weeks ago. Anyone who would like one, it's a little thank you. We just send the card out with a little note on it. So if anyone wants one, I'll put the email addresses on our channel page, and I will put it here too. Let me put the banner of our email there. Just send us. Yeah, it's right at the bottom of the screen now. Just send us your mailing address and tell us which postcard you want.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on to the next one, Nance.
Oh, I didn't get the brain break.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see if anybody got it.
So this is the first brain break of the day. What does this Rebus say? Tell us what it says. Any idea, Nance?
No, let me look at it on this screen. KROCO.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, I think I might know it. I think I might know it, but I'm not sure.
Oh, thank you,
Do you want me to
Kenneth.
say
Just
it?
already shared out. Let me just go through the chat real quickly. See if anyone got it. Yeah, it looks like several people got
Yeah.
it. So what do you think it is?
It's Rock Around the Clock.
Rock Around the
Yeah,
Clock.
that's
I
cute.
think Paul might have gotten. I thought he saw him pop it up, but then
Rock around the clock tonight. Gonna rock, rock, rock to broad daylight.
Can I see? There it is. Yeah. Okay. Paul, Larry, Sharon. Guess how much better Larry is getting at this stuff.
Larry's getting good at this. I'm looking
Okay,
forward
and then
to
the next rebus, look at it, memorize it, and when the next brain comes up, we will give the answer.
I'm looking forward to Larry doing the Wheel of Fortune because I like Wheel of Fortune. Do you like that?
Oops. Yeah, that's not till the. I think he's doing that the first of the year, though.
Oh, first.
So
Oh, that's
so
not for a while. Okay.
All right, let me just put this out here. Hopefully, no one guessed yet. Look around the clock. Do that.
What?
I just want to see if it's
ROCK.
cork around the clock. That's true.
What?
That's pretty funny.
What?
Cork around the clock. See?
Oh, cork. Yeah. Cool.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right. So keep that in mind, and we'll revisit that. This is a sadder one.
Oh no.
A passenger from the Royal Caribbean, Larry, heed this one now. Passenger from Royal Caribbean dies after shock attack because
Oh,
Larry wants to
geez.
swim with the
Oh, he
sharks.
does? Larry, you're brave.
A cruise ship passenger has sadly been killed by a bull shark while snorkeling in the Bahamas.
Oh,
The passenger,
no.
a guest of the Royal Caribbean's Harmony of the Seas, was participating in an independent excursion when the incident occurred. The attack happened near Green Cay, approximately 9 miles east-northeast of Nassau, the capital of the Bahamas. The 58-year-old woman and her traveling party booked an independent snorkeling excursion that took them to Green Cay.
Yeah.
Tour employees and family members rescued the woman and quickly returned to New Providence Island for emergency medical care, but the woman was pronounced dead.
Oh my God.
You don't hear that often.
No.
It's a organized excursion. It wasn't done by the
Yeah.
ship, but it was done by
No, it was an
a
organized
group.
excursion.
And it's a place that they do these all the time. It just happened that these bull sharks will wander into these areas.
Wow. That's tragic.
Sad, huh?
Yeah.
Right, you want to give your next
Yeah,
one, and
so
then
my next hummingbird fact is they love certain flowers. If you want to attract hummingbirds to your yard, plant different types of blooms that flower during the entire period when hummingbirds may appear. Landscaping with native species serves both the birds and the ecosystem. And that's what I did. I did plant some flowers that they like, and they kept coming um, to the flowers because, like I read earlier, they like flowers better than the feeders. But
yep. Larry's
so,
responded to you. He said he has going to have a couple dry runs of the show first. Yeah, Larry,
oh,
let me know if I can help you out at all with that. Sometimes we having someone from a different
yeah.
computer or a different country in this case. I still can't wait to swim with the sharks. Larry is seriously wants to do it, and there are a
Wow.
few places that do it. We did
Wow.
one of our stories about a month ago. We did it on
Yeah.
a place that you can go. I think it's in California, and you go off the coast to do this.
No, something I won't do.
Uh, hey, Diz Our Dreams,
Hey,
thanks
does
for
our
coming in.
dreams?
Our Disney World friends.
Yeah. So glad we end up going to Disney World
Larry said she
this
wasn't
year.
prepared for it. I know. In an
She
excursion
what?
like that, you're not looking for a shark. You're looking for a small
No,
thing. So you're just
no,
caught off guard.
that's terrible. That's so tragic.
Okay. What I'd like to throw up real quick, we like to do on the half hour, is our little way of thanking our mods for coming in and supporting us and helping keep out the bad guys.
Yeah.
So this is for you guys. Okay. Thanks again, mods.
Thank you, mods.
Najuma Brown just popped in.
Hi,
Najuma,
Najuma.
another one of the cruise shipmates, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Hellos and hellos. Going back and forth to everyone. Let's see. I'm looking at snorkeling with the sharks in Bimini if possible. Now, is Bimini, what is that? Where is that located, Larry? Is that a private island or it wouldn't be on the October cruise?
Is that in the
Bimini,
Bahamas?
I don't know if it is it the
I
Bahamas?
think
Maybe
it's in the Bahamas.
okay, so I don't know if he's
Yes.
talking this cruise or not.
But I'm not 100% sure, but
He will have to enlighten us now.
yes.
26 days until I leave for our cruise. I know it's counting down there. This was 3 years ago. We booked this.
know.
It's unbelievable.
We
It's
don't
so
have a
close.
flight yet. We're still working on it.
Yeah, I know. Talk about waiting at the last minute,
We got a
right?
hotel.
Okay. Next news story: Serena Williams farewell celebration coming to Walt Disney
Oh,
World Resort. It's been an
okay.
iconic phrase and even greater advertising slogan for more than 35 years now. Let's get her in the picture here.
Yeah.
Ever since New York Giants quarterback Phil Simms, that'd be a good trivia question. Who was the first one, huh?
Mm.
Said, "I'm going to Disney World," literally moments after winning the NFL Super Bowl in January of 1987,
Wow.
which is probably against my Patriots. It's been, maybe that's why I blocked it out. It's been a staple following a big game and major sporting event. Now
Yeah.
it's Serena Williams' turn.
All
The
right.
tennis legend is bringing her farewell tour to Walt Disney World following her loss at the U.S. Open last week in what is likely her last competitive tournament. Immediately after the match, she turned to the cameras and uttered the famous phrase to answer the equally famous question of what are you going to do now?
I'm going to Disney World.
Disney turned the moment into a national televised commercial. Now the most decorated woman in U.S. tennis history is actually going to Walt Disney World.
Good.
Scheduled for the coming weeks, according to Disney. Williams will be in the traditional parade. I think that parade, I don't have it in these notes, but
Yeah.
I think the parade goes through studios
Oh, okay.
that they run down there. That would be fun to see too.
Yeah.
You know what the irony is? I just read about this last night when I was working too. Is Tom Brady has kind of opened up the door for these people to retire and then come back in out of the blue.
Oh,
And she's
yeah.
actually hinted around that she might do
She
the
might do
same,
the same.
Ba-
Okay.
following Tom Brady's example. He's come back. So,
Well, she's young. She's only 40.
right, but
She's not old. She
but
can
they
still
should
do
say
it.
they some say that it's taken the leave of absence or something
Yeah.
because I think they use that as a way to
Yeah.
make
She could easily come back. Yeah, she's young.
Bimini is in the Bahamas. I
Okay.
need to find the cruise.
That's okay.
Okay, so that you can't do that through the cruise in October then, I see. Yeah, because we're not stopping the Bahamas at all for
Mm.
October, are we? There are a ton of cruises that go to Bahamas, or you should have a problem finding that.
Yeah.
Sea Leg, Chet says 3-day on Carnival Conquest out of Miami. Okay, I think he's finding a Bimini cruise for
Mm-hmm.
Larry. If it helps John, I still need to find a way to get to Vancouver without spending an arm and a leg right now just to get to and from Vancouver is over $300. Wow.
Wow.
You know, and that's what I'm finding, Larry, is it changes. I had a decent rate yesterday, and I was going to do it at work, and it had gone up. It
Mm.
had gone up quite a bit. So I'm just going to look. But that's not the reason it took us so long. It took us so long because we don't know what the heck we were going to do. We think we
Yeah.
finally have our plan down. We didn't know if we're going to go into Orlando or into Miami or rent a
Right.
car or
Yeah,
do this
we're
or do
all
that,
over
what
the
day we're
place.
going to go down. So we're just going to have to make up our mind and all that. But boy, imagine, he's got a lot of it. He goes from Zion. I think it's like, is it 2 stops you got to do or just one to get to Vancouver itself? And then he's going to take Vancouver down the state somewhere.
Wow.
And I don't know if Vancouver, does that go straight to Miami, Larry? All right, Nance. Next news. Okay, we got the brain break first.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see if anyone got this.
I don't know. I think I might know.
Throw your rebus. I hope I put the.
I might know
I
it.
hope I put the heads. I did. Now this one, just look at it. I want to see someone get the right answer here. Looking through. Hey, thanks for coming in. Journey via Lily's Lens.
Oh, yeah. Journey via Lily's Lens.
Mountains of Flagstaff, Arizona.
Oh,
huh?
wow.
That's supposed to be a beautiful area. I know
Yeah.
people have gone there because the humidity is much
Yeah,
lower.
I thought I'd do well there, considering the humidity would be low.
Oh, you almost got it.
Oh,
Try and reverse that, Sharon.
do I?
I'll give you one chance to put it up before I put in the, before we give the answer.
Well, I'm gonna guess, but I don't
No.
know if I have it.
No, the box is just a box. You can ignore the square.
Oh.
I apologize for that.
Oh, okay. But I think I don't know if I know
I
it.
want to see if Sharon has it quickly changes hers around and we'll give her credit, or if not, you think you know the answer?
I don't know. I'm gonna guess, but it's probably not right. You want me to guess?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it breakfast?
That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
Breakfast.
Breakfast. Yeah, I got it.
Hey, Darian, thanks for coming in. We are doing
Darian.
fine.
How's everything going?
We were just talking about your kids the other day
Nice kids, very nice.
because they're going to be on the cruise, right?
Yeah.
His daughter had come back we had a meet up in Helen. His daughter came in with a bunch of medals.
Oh, she had a ton of medals. Yeah, quite the gymnast. Yeah, they're good kids.
And his son's like his sidekick. You see him pop up with him in all the fun places.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, chat with all as well. How we do all the chat? Okay, saying hello. Yep, we're gonna give Sharon the credit for it.
What'd she
For
say?
the breakfast.
What'd she say? You said
Fast break.
fast break. Okay,
Which it could be.
breakfast.
You know
Yeah.
what? That's the thing. I mean,
Yeah, I had a fast
some
break.
things count for twice, right?
Yeah.
Fast break in basketball.
Yeah. So that was good. Yeah.
So it's definitely it. Okay, and we'll move on to the next reverse.
I saw the break first and then I saw the fast, so it clicked.
All right. Look at it, bring it to your mind, keep it somewhere in your subconscious, and we'll bring it back up when we get to the next brain.
That's
Here it is, going once, going twice. Bang. Okay. This Sunday there is no live.
right.
The game. The following Sunday we'll have the game again.
Yeah.
And then next Wednesday, of course, we go live at 2:00.
You want me to read it
So
fast?
please join us. What number you on?
I am on 6.
Oh yeah, you want to read a couple.
Okay, so hummingbirds love certain flowers. If you want to track, oh, I think I read that one. Well, I'll read it again. If I read this one, I apologize. But they love certain flowers, and if you want to attract hummingbirds to your yard, you got to plant different types of blooms that flower during the entire period when hummingbirds may appear. Landscaping with native species serves both the birds and the ecosystem. They visit 1,000 flowers each day, and they consume 5 to 8 doses of nectar per hour. Wow.
That's incredible. Huh?
Yeah, and they prefer natural feeders. They prefer natural nectar to feeders. Natural nectar is the key to a healthy diet for these birds, so they'll always prioritize a good flower over a feeder. I'll read my last one.
Why?
I have one more left.
We have,
Oh,
we
no.
have a
Oh, I
bunch
have
more
much.
things.
Oh, I think, okay. Oops, sorry. That was
You
it.
got mixed up with the program
I
here.
did.
Okay. Next news story. You remember that area of Disney World? We're back to Disney World again, where the dinosaurs were not the dinosaur ride, but it looked like a amusement park. They had the crude ride, the Dino Land there.
Oh,
Remember?
yeah. Oh, the
And-
dinosaur land.
Right,
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
went in there and they
yeah.
had totally torn down,
Yeah,
taken
I
down
remember
the mini
that.
roller coaster
Yeah.
there. Okay, well, they finally come up with this rumors out there now what they're going to do with that land. So
Oh,
yeah,
what are
do
they
a
gonna
plans
do?
for it. So what could replace Dino Land USA in Disney's Animal Kingdom? Early plans have been laid out for Dino USA's replacement at Walt Disney World's Animal Kingdom, putting an end to the speculation that has now surrounded the area for months. One of the things, Zootopia is a film that has been speculated to eventually appear in Disney's Animal Kingdom. I did not know Zootopia was a Disney product. I thought it was
I didn't know
from
that.
another company.
Yeah, I didn't know that as
So
well.
that surprised me. That would be a cute one for that. It fits
Yeah.
right in, right?
Yeah.
And they're also going to split the land with Moana.
Oh.
May perhaps seem more unique choice of the park. And it's easy to imagine plenty of different ways a film can be incorporated. Certainly great to finally have some confirmation of future plans for this area of Animal Kingdom. It's great when you consider that they will expand upon too much loved Disney properties. So I don't know
I
how
think that'd be an improvement. Because Dino Land was okay, but I think what they're going to do is
look at the change though.
That's
Okay,
so
so this
cool.
is Dino Land, right? And it looks like they're going to split it. That of course is your Moana, right?
Yeah, that's cool. That's what I
That
was
whole tropical
looking at.
thing, and then the other side, it looks like there's a ride already. I guess unless that's part of Moana. Not sure where the Zootopia is. Interesting though.
Yeah, it is.
Kind of cool.
I haven't seen the movie. I know you saw it, but you liked it.
I like the movie. Yeah.
I remember you saw it on our way to Niagara Falls on your phone.
Really? That were watching?
Yeah, and I was falling asleep, so I was fading in and out. But you had it on, and I never did watch it. But I should.
Next one. This is very important to us.
Yeah.
Okay. Car rental prices up nearly 50% since start of the pandemic.
Oh wow.
New data suggests car rental prices have climbed, and everyone knows it's gone up. In fact,
Yeah.
a couple of people have suggested that I go through look into a thing called, I think Sharon was one of them, and Raphael might have been the other, Toro or something like that, which
Okay.
is, think of the Airbnb,
Yeah.
but they, you know how you get it from the owner?
Yeah.
It's not like a hotel or something like that.
Right.
You rent the car from the owner or something like that.
Oh,
Isn't that weird?
they're renting their own personal
Yeah.
car. Oh wow, that's
I didn't know
interesting.
something like that existed.
Yeah. So how does that work with insurance? I guess
Well, I don't know anything. I didn't look into it
Yeah.
yet, but that's just another option.
That's
New data
interesting.
suggests car rental prices have climbed nearly 50% since the start of the pandemic. Car rental prices jumped 48% in July 2019 to July 2022. The study found that prices dropped drastically on the onset of the pandemic, but bounced back in 2021, culminating in record prices in July of 2021. Study of 360 rental car reservation companies found that Enterprise is typically the cheapest of the car rental brands, while National is the most expensive. That's good to know.
Yeah.
The analysts also show the last minute rentals are usually more affordable than those booked months in advance. You know how they always want you to do it in advance,
Yeah.
but you're better off waiting.
Yeah.
Which we have, of course, because we have to get a rental car too.
Yeah, we haven't done that.
Well, because we got to figure out when we're going to be down there, right?
Yes.
If travelers were looking for relief moving forward, the 2023 Global Business Travel Forecast found that worldwide car rental prices are expected to climb 7.3% in 2022 and another 6.8% in 2023.
Wow.
Now, I was on there last night, and it looked like there was a bunch of specials and deals. So I guess you can still get them. You just have to time it right.
Time it right.
Because
well,
I
can
was
do it.
when I last rented the car, I mean, it was well under $50, well under 30
Oh, that
bucks.
was many years
Yeah,
ago.
and so I thought, okay, maybe we're gonna end up paying 50. And we had put together a
Yeah,
package. We
that's
needed
a
to
lot.
rent it for our original plan, which we're not doing now, which was fly into Orlando, rent the car for 3 days, drive down to Miami, leave the car there, so you have a drop-off fee. When we get off the cruise, rent another car for 3 days, go up to Cocoa Beach, NASA, visit NASA, and then go to the airport in Orlando, fly out. So it was like a total of 6 days of rental and 2 drop-off fees because we're going to different airports to drop it
Yeah.
off, and it was over $700.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
that's more than our plane would cost.
That's a little steep.
That's ridiculous, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see. Oops. Okay, let's see. Darian said, thank you so much. I thought you both were top notch, but
Huh?
they thought you two were top notch, by the way.
Oh,
We appreciate that, Darren.
Oh,
We really do.
well, we'll be seeing them shortly.
They
Coming up.
they love the frogs. And they're going to be on the cruise. Your wife's
Yeah.
not going though, right? It's just you and the kids now. Smart move since you kicked Blaine out of your room, your cabin. Hummingbirds are Larry's favorite birds.
Oh, yeah, they're wonderful.
Do you get them up there? Like how long's the? I know you get them up there, but how long's the season where you are, Larry, for hummingbirds? Okay, Darian said to shoot him a message later. He'll give us an update. Oh, I wonder if some. Hope it's not been
Oh,
bad.
okay.
Chet says, I know hummingbirds love bottle brush trees. You know which ones those are?
No, I'm not.
Never heard of those.
No, I'm not.
I wonder if you can have
familiar
them.
with that.
Because they're over on the West Coast, right,
Yeah.
Chet? You're on the West Coast.
Yeah,
We probably
didn't
can't
know.
grow those trees here.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
A lot of journeys. I never thought about that.
What?
Sea leg journeys, journey via Lily's lens.
What about it?
Let's see. What is the other one? Journey awaits. So you get 3 with the name Journey in the
Oh, okay, that's
in the
interesting.
tail. That is
Yeah.
interesting. I never thought of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Chet says journey equals fun.
Yes.
Hey, James Cantonese is
Hey,
in here.
James.
That's kind of in the back of our mind. We're hoping to jump on James's first cruise in next March, but we got to get details on that. I'm still trying to find out a link to that whole cruise thing. Hellos. Everyone's saying hello to each other. It's always nice, isn't it?
Yeah, very nice.
I must have asked James a question because he said 179, or maybe he's counting days down.
Maybe.
Oh, that's what he's probably counting.
Yeah.
Oh, they're in Florida. I didn't know you guys are in Florida. Sea Lake Journey. Whereabouts in Florida? We're going to be down in Florida for 3 months in the winter. The normal season. I don't know why I thought they were the West Coast. The normal season for our hummingbirds. Here we can't have feeders. We have a cat that loves to catch birds.
Yeah.
Hummingbirds hitch a ride on geese back to Florida here in Pennsylvania.
That's a myth.
I don't know. I don't know if he's kidding me or
no, they don't do that. That's a myth.
Sebring, Florida. I'll have to look and see where that's located. Remember that?
Sebring. I've heard that.
Write that down.
Yeah. Why have I heard that?
There's something there. It might have been the timeshare we stayed in
Okay,
once.
because
There's something down
that
there.
name sounds familiar to me. Yeah.
Okay. Brain break, Nance.
Oh, yeah, I didn't get this one. Let's see. 3 T's, 3 L's, 3 S's.
See if anyone got it. Going back through the chat. If you want to read your next hummingbird thing.
Sure.
It's on that screen too, and you're done.
Okay. So their brains are pretty heavy compared to the rest of their bodies. A hummingbird's brain makes up around 4.2% of its body weight. This is the most in the entire wild bird group.
Read one more if you want, Nancy.
Okay, they can survive. This was interesting. They can survive freezing temperatures. People mistakenly worry about the cold when it comes to hummingbirds, but it actually doesn't pose much of a risk. Some hummingbirds breed in the Andes where temperatures drop well below freezing. Come fall or winter, the food supply is the limiting factor, not the temperature. That's interesting.
Larry, let's talk. I have to look at a calendar. Let's talk on message after this later on today. We put away here in Pennsylvania in October as they go south. Yeah, see, that's what we're doing. We try and keep an eye on them, and that they disappear from New Hampshire
Yeah.
in September this
Yeah,
month.
they
Right
leave
now,
around September. They come in early May and then they leave just like around the middle of
we try and get
September.
it down to the day, and they were
Yeah.
here yesterday,
Yeah.
but we haven't seen them today.
I haven't
So
seen
I'm
'em
wondering,
today,
today's what,
yeah.
the 14th? Maybe that's today. So no one guessed this. You want to take a guess,
I
Nance?
don't know.
Any last guesses?
Three sits, 3 seats. I really don't
What if I
know.
told you to read the word from the bottom up?
Sit. I said 3 sits, 3 seats.
Now, what direction they going in?
Sit up. Oh, sit ups. Got it. Got it.
When I had a bottle brush tree, the hummingbirds dueled it out. You know, we're gonna have to look. What is the season in Florida? Because we were just talking about that yesterday. We're looking forward. When we're down there from like January to March next year. We want to go somewhere that see hummingbirds. Are they out during the winter in Florida? We'll have to look for that bottle brush, but
Yeah. Is that a tree in Florida? A bottle brush tree?
it must be. That's where they
Okay.
are.
Okay.
I think that's what
I was
they're saying.
tempted to bring a hummingbird feeder with us down to Florida.
Well,
I
we
just
actually
love
talked
'em.
about it, but the thing is, every
Yeah.
place we rent, we all said that the
Yeah,
balconies or
that's
the
right.
patios are always fenced in.
Unclosed,
So
yeah.
if we're on the ground floor, we could do it on the outside of
Yeah,
it.
I
But
really enjoy seeing them here. It's just so pretty. I mean, they fly right by your face, you
right.
know? They're so close. They were just buzzing right by me.
Okay, they stare at that, Revis, put it in your brain, your subconscious, and we'll visit it again when we return. Okay.
Oh, I know what it is. I got it.
All right, well, don't say it yet.
All right.
All right, the next story. Carnival Cruise Lines making 3 changes to cruise next month. Very important for anyone on our cruise or anyone going next month. This will affect us a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so Carnival Cruise Line has announced that they will be making 3 changes to cruise in October. Carnival Cruise Line will be adding more options to room service. This is another way to take some quick bucks, okay? So what they're doing is okay, let me read it. Adding more options to the room service out on an a la carte basis. So if you want something, you're going to pay per item, okay? While maintaining a complimentary breakfast each morning. So you can get a complimentary breakfast.
Mhm.
I forget what it was. If it was 6 to 10 or what the hours were. That you can get. But anything else, you're going to have to pay for per cart.
Oh, okay.
Carnival will be rolling out the expanded room service menu across the fleet. In addition to the complimentary breakfast selections, the cruise line will be adding more choices which reflect what they believe will meet more guest preferences at a separate cost. So they want a high demand, right? That people will order. And second change out of the 3, the Carnival Cruise Line will resume their Dr. Seuss green eggs and ham breakfast,
Oh,
where you can enjoy a feast with a
I
cat in the
like
hat
that.
and friends. So let's see.
I would like that.
Now this
I
is
like Dr.
this is a
Seuss.
picture right there. I don't know if you can see it, Nancy. You got your green eggs and ham book, and then it's really decorated.
It's very
Lively
cute.
colors.
Oh my
These are the food.
goodness.
These are green eggs. See it on top of the ham or the
That's
ham,
funny.
and look at even the breakfast here. Talk about sugar
Yeah.
rush, huh? That one's I think it's pancakes, but it looks like the cat in the hat.
Oh gosh, that's cute. That's really, really cute.
Has anyone done this or no? Is this a separate cost? And what is the cost nowadays for this? I'd be
Yeah.
interested in what. I imagine it's probably like on Disney. Well, on Disney, you got a character breakfast on their cruise ship that was included. You got 1 character breakfast. But
On the Disney cruise
yeah, on the
ship?
cruise ship, Disney cruise. Remember we had all the pictures of your parents with the characters, Goofy and stuff at the dinner. It was a dinner.
Oh, that's
breakfast. No,
right. It was a dinner, right? Yes,
No, it
I
was a
do.
breakfast.
It
Yeah.
was a breakfast.
Yeah.
Okay, I do remember that. Yes.
And this is along the same lines. Of course, they
Okay.
have Seuss, but I think Carnival charges for it. I'd be curious to
Oh.
know if they do. Okay. Let's see. Larry used room service for breakfast on Panorama. I may try other times this cruise ship coming up. Yeah, we never, it's funny. I guess people are just so different. Like we don't usually, we've only gotten a balcony twice.
Yeah.
And once was an indoor balcony of the Central Park on.
Yeah, that was nice.
That was
I
that was
love
better than the
that.
Ocean
I
View one.
know. That was awesome.
But we like to get up and just go out on the deck and pick all the foods at the buffet. So we've
Yeah.
never ordered. I don't think we ever ordered room service.
No, we never ordered room service.
I remember the only time I ordered it was way back when I was single and didn't want to get up. We just
Wow.
couldn't get up early
Yeah.
with my friends, so we just ordered the room service then. Larry said he heard it's a small extra cost. I'll have to look into that. Green eggs and ham, check. That's a joke. So
What'd he say?
if you guys are in Florida, like I said, I thought you were in California. Do you take many? Do you have many cruises planned? I guess for the remainder of this year or next year? Yeah, Meg is very good at this stuff. But I guess it's time, Sharon, for a new champion. Yeah, see, they've never gotten it either. I don't know. It's just something about eating. You have it brought. By the time it gets there, if it's anything hot, it's cold.
Yeah.
Even the coffee wasn't real hot.
Yeah.
And then you're sitting in your cabin. Like I said, we don't have a balcony. So it's not like we're sitting out there looking at the ocean or anything. So
I like to go to the buffet and see what's there.
well, that's what I'm saying. And one of our bad habits is we like to pile piles of bacon on it.
Oh my gosh. We don't eat bacon. We occasionally will have turkey bacon, but we don't eat regular bacon. We save that for when we go out to breakfast.
We told someone that once. They saw it. We had piles of it, and they thought we were just eating this year round. Said,
No,
you're going to
we
do
don't
damage
do
to
that.
yourself.
I know.
No,
we don't do that. We're very conscious of not overeating bacon. We only do it when we go to breakfast. When we go to a breakfast buffet.
Right. You could read your next fact.
Okay, my next hummingbird fact is hummingbirds beat their wing thousands of times per minute, averaging about 50 times per second. Hummingbirds redefine the laws of flight. They hover over their food instead of landing. In fact, 25 to 30% of hummingbirds' weight is in its pectoral muscles. Their near invisible wings can propel them forward, backward, and upside down.
Pretty cool. Larry says the breakfast RS was free, but want to try it out. Yeah, and this is just starting. This will affect us, Larry, because this starts in October. This whole new room service thing. Chet, I'm just curious if you don't mind sharing it. I got my emails on the front here. Just send us an email, listen when your cruises are for the next few years, and if they're from the East Coast. We're looking to jump on some cruises on the East Coast. We really. Well, you still want to do Alaska, which if we ever
I'd
get a
love to
chance,
see
we'll do it.
Alaska.
But
Yeah, I really would.
hey, thanks for coming in. Larry said, I never had the drink package. I spent under $300 on the cruise purchasing drink. Wow, especially on other chat. That's interesting, Larry. Okay.
Huh.
See, we don't. It's funny. We don't get the drink package. We were going to get it on this October cruise, but it was actually cheaper to do it back to back by adding the second 6-day cruise than it was to get the drink package. So we decided we'd rather do 2 cruises than one cruise and one drink package.
Right. We're gonna bring alcohol. I mean, we're allowed to bring alcohol. So. And
then especially we've never done specialty dining, never purchased specialty dining.
No, we won't do that.
I just find we just really like the food. We find we can't even go through all the food at the main dining room, and we like to try the different items on there every dinner. So again, Larry's paying $6 USA for gas. Well, then this is going to depress you a little bit, Larry. Our next news item, our second to last news item, is gas prices in the United States drop again. A new report found the United States national average price for a gallon of gas was down to $3.77. It's actually down to $3.49.
No, $3.59.
$3.59.
Yeah.
Down to $3.77 this week, thanks in part to lower oil prices, modest domestic gasoline demand, and a quiet hurricane season. According to the j&ntravels, the national average was 30 cents less than a month ago, but still 59 cents more than a year ago. Now, analysts believe that if oil prices continue to fall, drivers will see pump prices drop even more.
Wow, that's good news.
Thanks, Chet. You want to read your next item?
My next hummingbird fact, hummers have over 900 feathers. That may sound like a lot, but it's actually the fewest amount of any other bird species in the world. They don't need heavy feathers weighing them down. This helps them fly not only easier, but faster.
Yeah, of course, we look at it, Larry, as being high, but then we see prices some other places. It's not bad. Okay, so our last brain break. The answer to this one.
You want me to say it?
Not yet. Let me go back and see if anyone got it. You keep that in your mind. All right, we got Larry. Man, the man's on. Sharon, and then Larry, and V. Yeah, James is trying. We're trying to get the details on that cruise. Sharon got it too fast for me. What did you think it was, Nance?
Adverb?
Yep.
Yeah.
Very good, everyone. Excellent.
Yeah, the only one I didn't get was the sit-ups.
Well, this is one last one here, and then we have one last news report.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I think this is the toughest one. Okay, I'll leave that there for a minute. And then I'll bring it back up after this last news report. Larry says, I'm officially an American driver now. Got to drive New Mexico, visiting my kids. What a strange thing. Yeah, for some reason I was thinking you were going to drive down here a few times. You did plan on doing some trips, just road trips. So that will really make you an American driver. All right, so this last one is just a quick hit on some Disney World quick updates that I thought were good. Let's see. I really don't know what this is, but it's very popular, especially in Disneyland. Next year at the Magic Kingdom, Happily Ever After, that's the big fireworks show, is returning, and the Hatbox Ghost is coming to the Haunted Mansion. It took me a while to realize he's holding a Hatbox. The Hatbox Ghost. So I don't know what the story behind it is, but
okay, he's holding the Hatbox. Okay.
Cool looking ghost, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I thought it was really cool when I saw it.
Following a successful return in Disneyland. At Epcot, the Moana Journey of Water walkthrough will open in late 2023, and this looks really
cool.
This is not a ride, just walkthrough, and it's all themed.
That's awesome. They had that at I think it was they had the Narnia theme. Where was that? That was
That's
cool.
an Animal Kingdom. That's a boat ride.
No,
Narnia. I'm sorry. Yes, that was in Disney Studios. The walkthrough, yeah.
I thought that was really cool. It was a walkthrough of all the set of Narnia, and I thought that was cool.
Right. For people who are big fans of Figment, Figment is coming back as a meet and greet character.
Yay!
There he is. Do you have that? Oh, I should have had that little stuff thing. Coming back as a meet and greet character sometime next year. But the biggest news for the park is that Harmonious, Harmonious that we just saw, the great fireworks thing at Epcot, which I thought was going to be there for quite a while.
Harmonious was awesome.
It's being replaced already at the end of the thing.
Here's your little Figment.
You can hold on.
Hello, John.
We got two of these.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have another one. We thought they weren't gonna make them.
Actually, we have three of them now because we have the one with the Uncle Sam hat, right?
Yeah, that's right. We thought they weren't gonna make them anymore, so we bought. But they have the little Figment buckets too. I wonder if they're still doing those.
God, those
popcorn
buckets. What were those? $50
oh my
or
God,
$30 or some
yeah,
astronomical fee. And people were lined up for 7 and 8 hours for these. These are popcorn buckets that look like Figment that for some reason people went crazy on.
And then they sold them for an exorbitant price on eBay.
Some of them were selling on eBay, right?
But I do like Figment. He's awfully cute.
But the biggest news is that Disney will replace Harmonious with a new World Showcase Lagoon Nighttime Spectacular in 2023, celebrating Disney's 100th anniversary as a company.
Wow, 100th anniversary as a company. Oh, wait, so they had their 50th anniversary when the park opened, but their 100th anniversary as a company. Hey, he looks just like that. So cute.
Okay, I know. I like Figment. It's funny that they've never come out with a movie with them.
Yeah, that is funny.
Okay, so Nance, we wrap up
with
the final. Oh yeah, read. How many do you have left?
I only have 3 left.
I read a couple of them. Yeah. while people
Okay.
look at this. This is the last.
This is
read this.
interesting for the hummingbird fact. They can't use their feet to walk or hop. They can, however, use their feet, which evolved to become lighter over time, to slide sideways while perched on a branch. They also use them for dating and itching. And their tongues have a groove in the shape of a Y. Their tongues have tiny hairs on them. It's a total myth that hummers sip nectar through a straw-like tongue. They actually flick their tongue 18 times per second, collecting the nectar and pulling it into their mouths. The hair-like extensions help make the process easier. And the last fact is their average lifespan is about 3 to 5 years. Other factors like species, habitat conditions, and predators can play a role in it. There have been instances where hummingbirds have lived much longer than 5 years. And that wraps it up for our hummingbird facts.
Okay, so let me leave this up a second. Look through the
Alright.
chat while people see, and they'll say it says, yeah, let's see. Larry said, do you buy a cash bar card? This is our first time on the cruise. My wife. Okay, that's James asking. I don't even know what that cash card is. Anyone know? Could do a quick description. Is it a card that you get a reduced? You buy and it has a certain amount of drinks on it for a reduced price? Because that would definitely be into something like that.
Oh, I think I know it.
I truly find it amazing, cute that you all love Disney. Larry, it's all what you grow up with. We're on the East Coast. My parents brought us, and then we brought the kids every other year. We've been married 30+ years, so
Yeah.
every other year we went down to Disney for at least 2 weeks. So it's just part of our nature. Now Disney's got so darn expensive.
It is, yeah.
It's tough. When we went this past January, it was the first time in 10 years that we had gone.
Right.
Okay. You're getting close, Sharon. Not exactly what they're. Larry said I set up a credit card attached to my sign-in card, just like paying with a credit card, but it's your sign-in sale card. You keep track of your bill. Yeah, no, that we do, Larry. Everything we put on our card. We carry the card around the neck on a lanyard, and everything's put on that. I didn't know if there was a separate thing where you buy maybe 10 drinks on the card at a reduced price or something, and I don't know if that's what you were talking about, if that's what James was talking about. These are close answers, and
I don't know if I have it right, but
I'm for you.
I think I have the different. You want
Let's
me
see
to
if
say
anyone
it?
gets it. I just want to see if anyone gets the exact
All right.
one. Well, it's never too late to start with fantasy stuff, Larry. Thank you. Okay. All right. So
Should I
the
guess?
answer,
Well,
go
let me
ahead, give it a
guess.
shot.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say I'm in love with you.
Where do you get the love part?
I don't know.
No, I mean, it's not the greatest Rebus, and you guys are pretty close. You can give yourselves, I guess, 3/4 of a point.
What is it?
It's I'm counting on you.
I'm counting on you. Okay.
We all got
All right.
counting, I guess.
I don't
He's
know why
counting there and then you.
counting. All right. I didn't know where I got the love, but I just feel good to say I'm in love with you.
But that's nice anyways. I outnumber you. These are all close.
That's good.
Probably some of these are better than the ones they do.
Yeah.
How many of those you have left?
I'm all done.
Oh, you read all of them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. I guess you read the rest of the hummingbird. So
I do have a few more facts about candy. If you
all right, she's just gonna throw it in, and then we'll say goodbye. When we did candy last week, fun facts about candy, Nancy was all bummed out she didn't
I
get to
didn't
read her
finish my
last three.
last 3 facts
So
about
it's
candy.
bonus. You're gonna get the 3 remaining candy ones.
Actually, 4.
4 remaining candy ones. Go
So
ahead, Nancy.
these are candy fun facts. At Christmas, almost 2 billion candy canes will be made for sale. Each candy cane has only 55 calories and no fat. So the candy cane should be a candy of choice. The top 5 best-selling candies in the United States are 1, M&M's, 2, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, 3, Snickers, 4, Hershey's Milk Chocolate Bar, and 5, Kit Kat. And not only are M&Ms the most popular candy in the United States, M&Ms are the most popular candy in the world. And the last one is the world's most expensive chocolate bar is the Whisper Gold Wrap Bar and is offered by Cadbury. This expensive version is actually wrapped in an edible gold leaf. It costs $1,430 per bar.
Why would you ever eat
Oh
that? Huh?
my gosh.
Have it locked up on the glass case.
Really? And that's that.
Okay.
That
So
wraps up the candy.
we finish up and that wraps up the show. So thank you for joining us. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please hit it on the way out. Hopefully we'll see you guys all back next Wednesday at 2. And I've got 3 messages to message people here. So
Okay.
that I got from the show. So I'll do that a little later too. We're going to have some dinner and then
Yeah.
I'll sit in front of the computer for a while. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining us.
Yeah, remember to stay young and have fun. Bye.
Bye, everyone.